Lacey, and Jim Cassidy is now talking with Alf Matthews.
Well, the upcoming event tonight, the main race, the Bill Stutt Stakes. Jimmy, you're riding Dash for Cash. What are your thoughts?
Well, Rick's pretty happy with him. He's running the Eat Well a fortnight ago, was very good. Format of that for the 3-year-olds has been pretty good over the years, Alfie. You go back to Redhouse Choice and Testarossa, come out of that and run 1-2 in the Guineas. This bloke's not in their class, I respect that, but, the format of that race for 3-year-olds is pretty good.
Yeah, the only thing I thought, Jim, even though he drew a bit awkwardly, he worked into a nice spot quite easily from a wide gate.
He did. I've just talked to Rick. We're probably just going to ride him a touch quiet tonight and track into the race. From 8, he can just come back and probably sit second or third last and then track into it at the right time. Bit of respect for the other two, Seranabar and obviously Viscount.
Yeah, certainly spot on there. Jimmy, you know much about Zigama?
Not a lot. Goes forward, on-pace runner, runs well at the belly.
And you've got a sneaky chance in the last, a National Dream, to be trained now by Mick Price.
Yeah, good trainer Mick, good bloke to ride for, so he's always got one pretty well on the mark this time of year. Let's hope it's the one tonight, Alfie.
I did see it win pretty well here, that's all, and I did have something on it.
Yeah, well, if they run well at the Valley, they normally back up and run pretty good here, so that's always a good leg up.
Spot on. Good luck, and good luck for the rest of the carnival.
Good to see you, Alfie.
Nice to see you too, mate.
It's this beautiful, chilly night in Melbourne.
You're not wrong there. There we go. Jimmy Cassidy, and a couple of nice rides tonight. Dash for Cash looks a genuine chance in the Bill Stutt Stakes. Tactics are going to play a big part, and he finishes off with National Dream.
Yeah, sounds like the Mutual Admiration Society there for Alf and the Pumper. And you won't miss Dash for Cash in the run, that grey. But Viscount, he looked beautiful going on the track there. And he's a lovely looker. Quest for Fame colt out of Antwerp. And it's $1.70. Now, Dash for Cash has had good backing, $5.40. So Anabar, can he maintain his unbeaten record, $5.60. Circumnavigating, $9.30. And then a Malfi, that'd be a chance too, the Queenslander, and then to Bluing the Blues and Counter Agent. 7 to go around in the Bill Stutt. Let's go back trackside and get the late word from Alfie and also Andrew Bensley.
And we're joined by Wayne Hawkes representing his father with the favourite we're seeing on track here, Viscount. First time Strathair, apart from a little quiet visit here on Sunday morning, we've been told. Wasn't here for a serious gallop though, Wayne.
He was at the beach Sunday morning.
I got told he was here just having a bit of a look around.
Well, he was at the Altona Beach Sunday morning. I can vouch for it.
All right. Well, my mail's wrong. Let's talk about getting through the Strathair here.
Yeah, well, look, who knows? I mean, he's raced up in Sydney and maybe wasn't 100% on the track up there, but there to here is completely different. And to be honest, Andrew, at the end of the day, if he's going to be a top horses have to handle all conditions and handle all types of tracks. So
you're not concerned he hasn't looked at the track?
No, not really. Not really. Never stopped Octagonal winning a Cox Plate, did it?
No, exactly right. The tactics of the race, where do you think you'll be? Will you be up forward like you were in the George Main?
Well, you would think so, but at the end of the day, you ask people like Alf Matthews, they'll tell you these small fields, they're pretty tricky races. Pace is the biggest problem in these sort of races. They can quite often walk and sprint home, and if he was up forward like he was in the George Main, well, that certainly won't bother us because we saw how he sprinted the other day. But, Kieran's just got to sum it up in the first couple hundred metres, so once he goes after a couple hundred metres, the rest should sort of fall into place.
And the horse has been here for a week. He's done everything right.
Yeah, look, can't fault him at all, Yeah. Not one little bit. He's 110%, and as I said, can't fault him at all.
All right, good luck to you, Wayne.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, mate. Wayne Hawkes representing his father here with Viscount. That's the horse on screen. Now let's have a look at the thoughts of Elf, 1, 5, 4 and 7.
Oh, look, Andrew, I just don't think you can go past the favourite. He's got all the credentials. He's a weight for age winner, and he did beat Shogun Lodge, so I think that's enough to suggest that he'll beat these sort of horses too. And you can see him on screen there. Like, you can just see a little bit of rib down the flank. Very strong hindquarter. He's a lovely looking individual. And when I say lovely looking individual, he's a lovely looking horse. I've seen better types, but he's a lovely looking horse. Let's leave it at that. I'm going to put number 5 in to run second, Seranabar. He is a nice-looking horse, awesome individual, Seranabar, and I'm expecting him not to be too far away from the speed in a race like this, as do I think Viscount will be somewhere near the lead as well. I'm going to put number 4, Dash for Cash, in to run third. I'm a little unsure where he's going to be during the run. If he goes back, I think he may struggle. I may be wrong, but I'm assuming if he does go back, he'll struggle. I watched him very closely in the Eat Well, Live Well. He got a nice cushy run from an awkward gate, I thought he was ridden very, very well. He gave a kick at the 100-metre mark, bearing in mind it was only 1,400 metres, and I thought the last 20 yards he'd had enough. He does look as if he's tightened up, and you can see him just tightened up a little bit under the girth there. He does look a little bit fitter tonight, which suggests that he'll probably help run that extra little bit of journey tonight. And then I put number 7, Circumnavigating, in. And the only reason I've put this horse in to run fourth is because he looks particularly well. His last start here, when he had no luck at all behind Spitz, I thought he coped with the conditions of the track very well, and I'm sure he'll handle the dead conditions tonight. Tricky race. Tactics will play a big part. 1, 5, 4 and 7. One thing I'm going to say about Dash for Cash too is that he carried no weight last start, and he does go up to the set weight situation here.
Viscount is the easing favourite on track. Second horse in the line of betting on track is Dash for Cash, with a little bit of support there for that horse. Moving in for the Bill Stutt Stakes 2001 version, let's go to Greg Miles.
Amalfi comes in. Didn't have a lot of luck last time out, making his run in the worst part of the track. There's Dash for Cash, the grey, moving in. Viscount in stall 2. This is the Bill Stutt, the big one of the night. They're ready. Racing. And Viscount was one of the first to bounce out. Away quickly too is Serena Barb, bluing the blues. Just behind them, Counter Agent in the early part. Circumnavigating going up wider out. Amalfi's dropped in behind, and so is Dash for Cash, although he is out wide. It's Viscount narrowly near the inside, running up to the 1,200 metres. Viscount the leader from Circumnavigating, moving to second wide out. Then Serena Barb bluing the blues the rail. 2 lengths Counter Agent staying out deep on the course, followed by Amalfi, and a couple of lengths last of all is Dash for Cash. Viscount in front. He controls the early tempo. He's out by a length and a quarter at the 1,000 metres. Circumnavigating on the outside. Counter Agent in third placing, followed by Bluing the Blues. 1 Serena Bar. He's running fifth as they run to the 800 metre turn, followed by Amalfi and Dash for Cash. It's Viscount the leader around that turn in front of Counter Agent. Circumnavigating holding third in the centre. Bluing the Blues the rail. Serena Bar only 3 lengths away from the leading horse in a bunching field up the side, and then Amalfi and Dash for Cash. Viscount the leader. He's narrowly in front of Counter Agent and Circumnavigating, now hard ridden in third place. Leader travelling as well as anything. Back behind them then, taking off is Sir Anabar with his run now, and around them from the tail of the field, making his run is Dash for Cash, but it's Viscount in front. Viscount around the turn, live at a length and a half here, running on Dash for Cash, Sir Anabar, but Viscount led. Viscount by 2 lengths to Sir Anabar, Dash for Cash, and then came Amalfi. It's Viscount well clear though, he's 3 lengths in front, and the Sydney Colt is holding them out. Dash for Cash comes home well, but Viscount and Karen McAvoy win the Bill Stutt. Dash for Cash second, Amalfi third, and then came Sir Anabar. A break to Circumnavigating. To the tail end of the field was Bluing the Blues, and a long last in it is Counter Agent. All too good. The Sydney form just might be superior through the spring on what we've seen there, the first test of it in Melbourne tonight, and Viscount has been clearly superior. Ridden by Kieran McAvoy, ridden a confident race by Kieran, and always in control. Gives John Hawkes his third win in the Bill Stutt. He won it with Helm and Burrito, and this has clearly been the most impressive of that trio. He's trounced them. Dash for Cash running second. He's come from last, made good ground, and Amalfi made ground too into third place. Serena Bar tasting defeat for the first time tonight. He's run fourth, and it's been a well-beaten fourth.
Yeah, he's last year's champion 2-year-old and now a champion 3-year-old, and he just disposed of them very easily tonight. And a lovely ride in front by Kieran McAvoy, and he looked like he'd raced always at Moonee Valley tonight. He was no stranger at all. 1-4-8, brilliant victory in the Group 2, Bill Stutt to Viscount, Dash for Cash, Amalfi. Now it's Sandown.
Winning trainer of Viscount. Well done, John.
Thanks, Andrew.
Came here today, I guess, 6 small question marks. How did you feel about going in?
Oh, I didn't think there was any problems, really. I mean, he's a lovely colt, and his form's been very good, and good horses adapt. They go anywhere if they're any good. So, and he's a lovely colt, and he did what I expected him to do.
He's been here for a week. He settled in well, Wayne told us before the race. Now on to the Guineas Saturday week.
Yeah, you go to the Caulfield Guineas and then we'll see what happens after that. That's always been his aim, and I really haven't gone any further than that, so we'll just see what happens, you know, after he runs in the Guineas.
They've run 49.7 early, and they've run an overall of 138.1. Home in 12.5. Pretty easy in the end, really, down the straight.
Yeah, it was a nice effort. I mean, it's his first run here, so that's why I did it. He'll improve a little bit more by the time the Guineas comes around, even though it's only a week away, and this will do him the world of good.
The comparisons are already being spoken about in regard to Lonhro going to the Guineas.
Yeah, he's on his way down to most probably tonight or tomorrow night, and yeah, he's a lovely colt too, and they're both lovely colts, so, you know, hopefully if they run 1-2 in the Guineas, it'll be great.
Kieran's rode this horse twice now for 2 victories. Is there any indication he may stay on in the Guineas?
Yeah, I might leave him on. I'll think about it overnight and, you know, I'll make up my mind.
Yeah, the horse is getting a bit of elation here. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think people like good horses, and I mean, he's only a young colt, so, you know, hopefully he can go on, you know, to bigger and better things.
Good luck to you, John.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, mate. John Hawkes, the trainer of Viscount, 1, 4 and 8. Number 5 was 4th, and then number 7. 1, 4 and 8 here. Great race, 138.1, won by Viscount Chris.
All right, Andrew, he's a beautiful looking horse, and there he is, and Kieran McAvoy, and he is the cynosure of all eyes after the Bill Stutt tonight. A very, very easy-going sort of a colt too. He just ambled along there and looked like he was enjoying himself tonight too. There he is, getting a well-earned pat. And John Hawkes giving very little away, as usual, there after the Bill Stutt. Now, Sandown, Craig West, 410, 190. Winfrey Bale, 170 and disguised at 130. 1130 Quinella, 84.40, the trifecta of 521. Angle Park, 5 minutes off to the 8th. And Arc Raider at 960. Tea Time at 340. Omega Pilgrim at 14. Targo Bale at 23. 11's about likely excuse and stylish hand. Rinka Bazza at 920. Good backing, Big Bad Leonardo from box 8 here. Could be suited in this too from the 8. And it's at 260. It's the favourite in front of Tea Time. Now, Tamara Rose Booth trains this greyhound in the next at Sandown, number 2. Rose is now talking with Ron Hawkswell.
Rightio, Chris, here it is, the feature race, the Tabaret Treat final with a Gobus bonus, and Rose Booth joining us trackside with tomorrow. Rose, this little girl's going exceptionally well for you.
Yes, very pleased with her, Ron. Yes, not so sure about the box 2, but Dale said here she might be different. She doesn't like box 2 at the Meadows, but